Come on, we're gonna miss the show. Let's go. Come on. We're gonna miss the show. We're really gonna miss it. This isn't good. We're gonna miss it. Come on. Wait. Come on, we gotta turn it on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, dude, you totally call Tanya, and I'll call Julie. Okay?
Okay.
Julie, come on. You gotta turn it to channel 19. Come on.
You have to watch
the show. This is like the best thing ever.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
It's almost time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It's on.
Yeah. I'm Liz.
And I'm Michaela.
And this is the After School News.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Liz, and welcome to today's show of the After School News. Now, over to Michaela for our topic and subject of the day.
And that's what's happening in today's society. Now, for today's topic, we're going to be discussing two very famous scientists.
Werner Heisnberg and Ewrin Schrodinger. And now, back over to the main newsroom.
Thanks, Michaela. Now, as she said, we're going to be talking about Ewrin Schrodinger and Werner Heisnberg. And I'm going to start first because, and I'm going to be talking about Ewrin Schrodinger because he was born first. Or earlier. He was born August 12, 1887, and he died January 4th, 1961. His area of achievement is in physics and philosophy. His contribution is he invented wave mechanics in 1926, for which he received the Nobel Peace Prize in Physics in 1933. And he helped to develop the formal equations that are central to quantum mechanics. His pioneering work on the relationship between physics and living systems influenced the growth of molecular biology. His father was Rudolf Schrodinger, who operated a prosperous linoleum business, but managed to find time to pursue studies in Italian paintings. His mother was Georgine Emilia Brenda, who was half Austrian, and half English. Ewrin was educated by a tutor who visited the family home twice a week. Until the age of 11, his primary educational influence was his father. He entered the academic gymnasium at Vienna and commenced a program of studies in the classics, mathematics, and physics. He entered University of Vienna in 1906. He was only 19 years old. The following year, he began attending lectures in theoretical physics. In 1910, he received his doctorate and assumed a position as assistant to Franz Exner at University of Second Physics Institute, where he remained until the breakout of World War I, which was in 1914, so he was 27 years old.
That's young.
Okay. In 1914, he published papers on a range of subjects, including magnetism, radioactivity, and X-rays. Between 1914 and 1918, he participated in war work as a commissioned officer in the Austrian fortress artillery. On June 6, 1920, he married Anne-Marie Bertel. He didn't begin his work on wave mechanics, which he is best known for, until 1925. His interest in this was sparked by a footnote on a paper by Albert Einstein. In January 1926, he published a paper on wave mechanics and what is known as the Schrodinger equation. He submitted 3 other papers after his first paper. And in 1933, Schrodinger decided to leave Germany. Soon after he arrived, he received the Nobel Peace Prize, together with Paul Adrian Maurice. Personal life, he was married and had a mistress on the side, so basically he lived with 2 women, which is... Apparently his wish was to set up a house with his wife, but his mistress may have proposed a problem. He moved to Dublin and became the director of the School for Theoretical Physics and remained there for 17 years, during which time he became a naturalized Irish Now, for a quick break, we'll be back in a few.
Oh,
commercial. I hate
commercials.
Well, today in chemistry, I learned about the same guy. I learned that he rethought orbits into 3D orbitals, which gave electrons whole areas to move.
That's cool.
I can't believe that the show's about him now.
I know. What a coincidence.
That's so cool. I can't wait for it to come back on.
I know.
I love the show.
Dude, look, it's gonna come back on.
Yes.
Yes, it's back on.
Woo!
Woo! Here we go. Learn more.
And we're back. Now, back to Ewrin Schrodinger. Okay, so we're almost done with him. So we stopped at, he stayed in Dublin and he stayed in Dublin until retiring in 1955. He fathered 2 children by 2 different Irish women, and he suffered from tuberculosis. Although he was married to his wife Annie, he had many lovers with his wife's full acknowledgement, and Annie herself had her own lovers on the side, which is not good. He died on January 4th, 1961 at the age of 73 with the cause of tuberculosis, and his wife died on October 3rd, 1965. That's all for Ewrin. Now over to Michaela, starting with Werner Heisnberg.
Thanks, Liz. And now about Werner Heisnberg. He was born on December 5th, 1901. His mother was Annie Welcome. His father, her father was the headmaster at the gymnasium where Werner learned his education. His father was Augustus Heisnberg, where he studied foreign languages. Heisenberg was most likely to spend his time with his classmates. He served in a school military training unit for World War I. Heisenberg became elected as a leader of a small band of young boys for the military. Heisenberg also acted as a trusted elder, providing fatherly advice for the adolescents in his group. He graduated at the top of his class 9 years later and entered the University of Michigan the same year. During his childhood, he studied classic piano and presenting school concert by the age of 12. There was no evidence of him having friends during his childhood, although he planned to purely study mathematics, so he taught himself calculus. Heisenberg received a doctorate from the University of Munich in 1923 in the record time of 3 years. In 1927, he was appointed professor of theoretical physics in Leipzig at the age of 25, Germany's youngest full professor. In 1927, he announced his famous uncertainty principle, which, oh my gosh, I don't know what this says.
From 1927 to 1941, he served as the professor of physics of Leipzig University. He married Elizabeth Snuckenman in 1937. Together they had 7 children.
7. Count it. Not 2.
7. During World War II, he collaborated with Otto Hyman and developed one of the on the development of a nuclear reactor. And during World War, what was World War I, World War II, Hitler? During World War I, he almost
1, not 2.
killed Hitler.
Almost.
This close!
So close. Gosh.
He should have killed him.
Should have gotten him.
Hitler took a step over, he would have been dead. But no.
Didn't work out.
Did not work out. I'm so sad. The world would be free of Hitler.
Even though we weren't even alive.
We weren't even alive. So, how much better would the world have been without Hitler in it?
Ask yourself that question and answer it in your own head.
Think about it. Okay, that's all.
Hang in there, guys. She's almost done with some more fun facts about Werner Heisenberg.
In December, the discovery of nuclear fusion in Berlin in 1938. May 3rd, the U.S. forces arrest Heisnberg and his family at their home in Barneveld. At the end of the Second War, he and other German physicists were taken prisoner by the American troops and sent to England, but in 1946 he returned. In 1976, February 1st, he died of cancer, but he died in his home. But in 1946, he returns home to his family. 1976, February 1st, in February, I just said that, he dies of cancer in his home in Muncie. So sad, but he died with his family, loving him and surrounding him. That is all for Werner Heisnberg. I hope you have a great day.
Okay, well that's all for today. Those are some good facts.
I know.
Hope you all enjoyed the show. Make sure to tune in next time for the After School News.
Woo! It's over.
Oh, well, I know I learned a lot.
Well, we gotta watch next time. Learn more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Night.
Woo. And we're clear.
Thank God.